What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another
My name is Jeff.
reaction. Welcome back to the Warning Mondays. Finally, I'm getting a Warning Monday video on Monday. I'll be honest, I'm still not feeling the best at the moment. My chest still hurts. I was actually outside. I don't usually go outside our apartment. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with it. My allergies have just been so bad lately. I need to sunbathe a little, to be honest with you. Personal stuff, nobody cares. Allergies are through the roof right now. Absolutely insane. Everything's blooming. Blech. We live in Kentucky. Kentucky allergies are nasty, to say the least. So, power through. The Warning Monday is here. Let's do this. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm sorry that I haven't, I'm sorry to keep saying that I'm sorry so many times over, but I keep telling you guys when I don't feel good, I don't feel good. And it's not just, some days I'm so mentally drained, I don't want to do anything, I don't even want to get out of bed. But here lately, my stomach has been bothering me so bad, I've had to go to the doctor and everything. I'm not making excuses for myself or anything. I've genuinely not felt good. I've needed to go to the doctor. I'm trying so hard to push through for you guys and for myself. So if I do still miss a few days here and there, please bear with me. But I am trying my hardest. Not just for you guys. I know a lot of you genuinely understand and you would tell me to rest. I don't like to rest. This is not a part of my personality. If I miss a day, that's big to me. Anyways, I'm already rambling. For some reason, they skipped 15, 16. Well, actually, let's go back here. 12. They never did a 12th vlog, technically. They never numbered it. Or 15, 16, 17, and 18. Or 19. I don't know why they skipped like 5 videos, but oh well. Let's get into it. Vlog number 20.
Hey guys! So, quick recap of our super busy and exciting weekend.
Holy crap, I just realized it's a really long one.
First things first. We opened a show for a band called Moderato here in Monterrey at Pabellon M. That was the name of the stage. We were really excited about that because it was our first time playing on that stage.
We have been there before, but it was our first time playing there, so it was really
It was great. It was cool. Yeah. We didn't have that much space on stage because the set of Moderato took a lot of space. It was really big.
But it was fun. It was we did the setup that
big
we
stage,
did in
lots of
Cafe
fun.
Like I was here.
Oh yes.
Ale
was in the middle.
and then that was fun.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. My makeup for that show was amazing.
Yeah. Although funny, yes it was. Funny story, guys.
That's cute.
Actually, when I was writing the set list for that show, I made a mistake. So with that mistake, we didn't have time to play Survive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
I know,
actually.
it felt really weird not to play Survive in a
I
show.
heard Def Leppard
I was really confused.
No, she made a mistake, dude. Dang.
I have the set list on the laptop where I disparar.
Oh
Where
yeah,
I
shoot
well,
the metronome and
Yeah.
things. Yes.
So I didn't. We played. What was the song?
Shattered Hearts.
Oh yeah, we played Shattered Heart, and I didn't have Shattered Heart on my set list, and I was like, that's weird since I was the one who made it, but they had it printed out on their set list.
So I was telling Pau like it's Shattered Heart,
and now we were like whispering to each other. I was like, "It's not Shattered Heart." She was like, "It's Shattered Heart." So we played Shattered Heart.
I made that mistake while writing the set list.
So we didn't have time to play Survive, which is fine.
things
honestly.
happen, you know.
I mean,
But it felt weird.
Mistakes happen.
It was the
It's
first
okay.
time that
we
we
did
did
People
not
make
play
mistakes.
Survive.
You're people, so
It was
just
fun
lemon
though.
doesn't mean you're not people.
But okay.
You
but
can
the
make
show was great.
mistakes.
The show was great, but after that we were just like, woof,
We
rush,
left in like
because we had a
less than
flight
5 minutes.
that
It was-
night.
I'm
Yes.
sorry.
No, it was extremely quick.
We just like got back to our green room, our backstage or whatever.
grabbed everything.
Grabbed all our bags and left for the airport.
Yeah, we
Yes.
looked really weird on the airport
Get it out.
because we were still like in our stage costumes, like with our makeup on, which like it's like flashy everything.
Yeah.
So
And then we had our like
our masks on because people were.
Oh,
really
and
sick
actually,
the
a lot of
airport.
people were asking like if we were sick or anything, but we mostly wear those to
Not get sick?
to not get sick because
People get like
Yes.
We
Like-
usually get sick when we're at
in
the
the
airport
because
so
there's
we
just
usually
too
wear
many
masks.
germs, and like we weren't wearing them, but we heard a lot of people coughing behind us, and we're like, you know
that's
what?
susceptible to
Just
getting
to be
sick.
safe.
Let's just wear them.
Yeah.
just to be safe, especially in the plane. because
There's,
everything
like,
is closed
there's
and
no
you're just
circulation there.
breathing the air.
germs.
So
Yeah,
it
so-
helps. It helps a lot.
Yeah, it's just to, you know.
Yeah, we don't wear them
Just in
for
case.
fashion sense or anything. They're really uncomfortable.
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
It's
So,
all good.
after that, we arrived pretty late to the hotel.
We arrived like at
About
2:30 in the
2:30
morning.
a.m. And
Was
we
that
were
like a
really, really tired, and we slept like at 3.
Mm-hmm.
And we woke up pretty early too. It was
Yeah,
about,
we woke up like at 7:30 because we had to
eat breakfast and leave for Teotihuacan.
which was like an hour away. But more with the traffic because you see, we played the second day of that festival.
Of Forcefest.
Yes, and the day before they had some extremely difficult weather difficulties.
Yeah, no,
yes.
but when we say extreme, we're talking about extreme.
Extreme, you have no idea. Actually, we uploaded a few videos, but
Oh, but
none
no,
of those
no.
videos
Those
made the
videos
problem justice.
We're like
I call Ollie's just in the
when
background.
the
Like, I'm just gonna
sun
let them
got
go.
like really calm.
Yes.
But basically, it was a very like
Poor Ollie's
it was
just.
a dirt
I'm gonna be
field,
in the
let's say,
background.
kind of.
I'm that person.
It was
I am.
like
Kind
a
of.
big open field, and around those areas it rains
A lot.
like a hell
Like
lot.
daily.
a ton.
Yeah.
So just like rain and dirt do not mix well. It creates mud. So
Oh boy. I didn't hear the
I
first
mean,
part, but I think I
people-
know where this is going.
couldn't
Couldn't
get
get out.
in or out.
because the cars were
Easy.
stuck. I mean,
Yeah, there are a lot of cars who couldn't get out. They were just stuck deep
Because
in
when
the
we're
mud.
talking about mud, we're not talking about like a thin layer of mud. We're
No,
talking
no,
about
it's like
Oh no, I believe you.
like
I've
been there, done that.
quicksand mud.
I've been there, done that. I know what
so,
you're talking about.
when
yeah.
we arrived there, I mean, we had like
That sounds
we
like a
were-
mess.
We thought we
Sorry
were
to the
mentally
people that got
prepared
stuck
for
in
the
that.
mud. We were
weren't.
not. It was so much. Like
we took like an hour just to get in.
just to get Rudy saved the day.
Yeah, Rudy was a
It
hero.
was, I mean,
A hero.
we were like, thankfully, we were looking on the right side of it. We were like laughing
We were laughing. We were.
a lot.
You couldn't stop.
Well, everything was happening because we were just in shock by it. I mean, we really couldn't.
Yeah,
we
I
couldn't
just-
enter anywhere.
Just remembering
it was just so
everything.
full of mud.
Everyone was like in mud.
No,
we
like,
couldn't believe it.
And it was so full of people. You could like our van could barely like enter the festival because it was just so packed with people. And so
People covered in mud.
yeah. They did not look very comfortable. So when we arrived, at one point the van started. Did it
Sorry,
go
my
like
phone keeps going off.
slipping?
I'm watching.
You
I'm
can-
listening. I
Oh,
promise.
okay.
Estaba patinando.
It's been
It was
nonstop.
slippery, so-
But and it was just like we couldn't move.
They're
because of
so
the mud.
cute. Oh my
Rudy
God, dude.
literally got off the van and started pushing it and running
running
beside
after
it
the
like go. It was very fun. We have video.
Dude sounds like a badass.
Yeah.
Straight up.
But it was. I mean, right?
Nobody's
like,
getting
we see
stuck,
it as
come on.
funny, but it was.
It was a really stressful situation because we had to get on stage and to our green room.
Our green room was like very far away.
Yeah, go.
And the cat.
Yeah, the cat's causing
Okay, so basically, the green room was like far away, and we had to
Oh, we're
walk
getting a
through
cat. Kitty.
tons, like field mud. And we had all of our equipment,
Yeah, I've
and
been
you
there, done
cannot
that. I know
just
what you're
drag it
talking
through the
about.
mud.
That
It would
sucks,
get
dude.
completely ruined. It was very
Yes.
like mud.
Yes,
So
it was thick.
basically, we struggled a lot to get near the
Yeah, it's
greenhouse,
not a
but
fun
when we did, we
situation. I'm
couldn't
sorry
get
they had to
near.
do
That was
that.
it. Okay,
I mean,
so
life experiences, though,
Yes.
you
now
know.
the interesting part, the walking part.
Well, now the
So
interesting part.
basically,
that
it
they
was like
walked through.
we only had 3 plastic bags to cover our shoes.
And there's an ad. Damn it, dude. Come on. Okay, ready? 6:56. I guess I'll hear it in the thing.
And Danny's shoes were the most precious ones because they were red with white.
Yeah.
And they were not. If they got filled with mud, it was
That
not
was
going to
the
come
end
out.
of them.
So Danny took 2 of the 3 bags, and I grabbed one of them. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to cover at least 1 foot. But I had been like taking care of my tennis shoes for like a whole year, and I had struggled so much to keep them clean. And now I was about to enter a field of mud. I was not willing to sacrifice my shoes.
So she went in socks.
Yeah, in socks. It was the most horrifying experience I've ever experienced in my
She
life.
was like crying while walking.
I was literally crying. It just felt really awful. It was just,
Yeah.
and you sunk through the mud. It wasn't like no.
Besides that, it was really
Yeah,
slippery.
been there.
So we had like a lot
Done
of
that.
people helping
Making
us.
us walk.
All I
we
can do
wouldn't
is
fall.
cringe
And
for
they're like
on their
big
behalf.
puddles
It's,
and
it's
it was just there were
Yeah.
kind of some big puddles.
Oh.
Link,
I'm not trying
get
to
off
laugh like
there.
it's-
Okay, so basically,
Yeah,
it
okay,
was-
wait. We have been talking a lot. Let's get to the show. Because, yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
wait,
it
no,
was
no,
a
wait,
full
wait,
experience.
I mean, we struggled to get to the green room, and then we finally got to the green room, and we had very few time left to go. stage.
On stage. Yeah, we
Yeah.
barely made it.
Yeah, we had like 15
We're
minutes
late,
to get
we're
ready.
running
and
through
it was
the
just
mud,
like,
we were
go,
late,
go, go.
sorry.
I had to wear high heels and I
Stuck
did
in
not
the
want
I
mud.
didn't even get my
The
hair
weather
done.
sucks.
Yeah.
Just
It
wear
was
like a
just
ponytail,
like-
like
Very
to,
dangerous.
go.
Stressful.
So we
You know,
reached the stage.
things happen.
We reached the stage and just like, we,
Played.
yeah, and we played.
And we played.
Didn't even
And-
get time. Well, I mean, we did like super quick 3-minute line check and just like go,
We didn't even
go.
do like a. Yeah, it was quick. It
Yeah.
was
Not
like
even a rehearsal,
by
like,
festival
hey, is
standards,
everything still working? No, we're just
I
going
guess
out?
it's
Okay.
normal, but it was still very quick.
Yes.
So I mean, we played. What are you doing?
Oh, the cat's up there.
Okay, but then, exciting thing, we played Dust to Dust for
the first
time
time.
live. We're super
Well, that was the first
excited.
time they did that?
I mean, there was a lot of things going on, like in our in-ears
Tell
and
us. Okay.
technical stuff that actually I didn't even get to say. Like, this is our first, the first song of our album. Like, check it out. I mean,
We didn't. No,
I didn't even have time,
Yeah,
but we
and
were so happy.
I
to be able to
suffered
play it.
through Dust to Dust. It was the first time that I played it live. And let's just say that Dust to Dust is a really difficult song for me.
Oh, I bet.
Because I'm singing it, obviously. And, I mean, the drums is not like, I mean, it's harder than 21st Century Blood, but I can still play very comfortably. But while I'm singing, the hardest part is after the bridge, where I'm like playing like crazy. And then I
just
have to go,
like,
dust to dust. You can literally hear like, dust to dust, our bones. No, it was fun. And
yes.
the air
Yeah.
in Mexico City, well, it was not Mexico, the Tehuacan then, it's like different from the one we.
Oh, the
it's
altitude.
pressure,
The
thing.
altitude is different.
Yeah, something like that.
So you get tired
like
more.
you get tired more, and it's harder to breathe.
because we're not used to
Because
it.
we're not used to it, so you get tired more easily. But I
Understandably.
mean, we pulled through, thankfully.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was great. I mean, it was a good show.
Yeah.
People had a good reaction to it, even though it was
Thankfully.
like packed because we were the first ones to play. And
on that stage.
I
yeah.
repeat,
Stage.
the mud was making it very difficult for people.
Yes, actually, most of the bands, that was a very difficult thing to overcome, and most of them end up canceling.
No flicker
Yeah.
for you.
Which is very sad.
No flicker for you.
Well, most of the headliners.
Not okay.
Yeah,
It's lame.
on it. But I mean, it was understandable. It was really,
It was really difficult, especially for big production bands who had a lot of equipment.
You cannot drag
move
anything
them
through
around.
the mud.
You had to
I
carry
mean,
them
thankfully, after like we
Back to the
played,
mud. Just gotta talk about the mud.
dried
Just-
a lot.
Yeah.
But
because
still,
it didn't rain again. But
having mud inside of your socks for a long
Yeah.
time while walking and slipping and almost
It's like wet
cracking your head on the
sand.
floor because you're gonna fall, it's not a fun
Well,
experience at all.
I guess
I
compared
sacrificed
to
my
sand,
boots.
yes,
doesn't
yes.
know.
I
But
was
they
not
survived.
Yeah.
because-
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
When I
cleaned
played
them.
with, I
Different
didn't
material.
even clean them to go on stage. I
Think
just
about- no me
I
ataques.
know, yeah.
played with.
But yeah, that was kind of most of our experience.
And thankfully, we got to get like Rudy arranged the
Everything.
van very
Yes.
quickly. So I mean, we left and
But we played and we practically left.
Yeah, and
like-
apart from like the mud and everything, like the show, the actual show went
was
really
good.
well.
I mean,
Yeah, it was
we
good.
played well.
yeah.
and it sounded really well too.
So basically,
So basically, what?
we played
It's
well.
rated by Chip.
And after that, we
Does
went.
not want to be held
home-
right
well,
now.
not home. We went to the hotel and slept.
And right now we're
God.
home.
Yes.
Yay!
We're
And
happy
that's-
to be back home. Link.
Yes, that's practically it.
Excuse me.
We missed Link.
Yes.
He didn't miss us that much apparently. He's a little active right now. But
That's so
But I guess
cute.
that's it, guys. That was our weekend, and now we're home and we're back to work. Yes.
Because we're about to have the Power Trio tour.
Yes,
And,
with Educa Sativa, and
so
we're very excited.
We've
about
had to
that.
practice a lot.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be very fun.
It's gonna be amazing.
Dios santo, se me
And
olvidó esa
stay
mujer.
tuned, guys, because a lot of exciting things are
Stuff is
coming.
gonna happen. Yes, guys. So.
Okay, Sorry for making this. Sorry for making this video extremely long. It's already like it's about to be 13 minutes.
Are you kidding me?
I know we talked a lot. Sorry, we're really talkative right now. But we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you later. Bye. Say bye, Link.
Bye, Link.
Bye.
Oh man, that's funny. Well, not much to say for that one. Just a lot of talk about getting stuck in the mud and just saying that it was their very first time playing Dust to Dust live, and the fans are awesome. The road crew was awesome. The road crew stepped up to like help everybody get unstuck, and I mean, some people just had to do it on their own, of course, but the bands, like I say road crew, but like the bands, like the tour crew, literally had to help some people with their cars and. So, hey, we're going to play in the middle of a field. This is going to be awesome. Nope. There's usually, you can have some sunnier days, but, there's usually, like, for cornfields and stuff, it rains, and when it rains, it's bad for that. It just rained here. Obviously, this is 5 years ago, but, like, here in Kentucky, we just got some massive flooding a month ago. Like it was a few weeks ago, close to a month, and some of the cornfields are still flooded. Maybe not as bad as they were, but like you can still tell the remnants. Like there's some small rivers in some places, cornfields, roads. It's insane. So like when there's like some people wouldn't know what they're talking about, but I do. I haven't been raised on a farm, so to speak. So like I can't fully say like. I've seen firsthand what it's like to rain, on a farm or anything, but like just fields in general, just fields and like dealing with mud and like being in the countryside, like trust me, I've seen my share of mud. Like me and my girl, for Pete's sakes, we took a drive before we got together as a couple. We took a drive around our whole area, and it had just rained the night before and everything was still wet. And it was in the middle of the night. We decided to drive down this little road. I told her I wanted to show her this place. Worst time to show somebody a place in the middle of the night, 11 o'clock at night, mind you. Like, it's pitch black. Like, oh, let me show you this road. Not a good idea. And because of me, she got stuck in the mud, and we both had to get out and, like, knee deep. Shit. We got pulled out the next day. We got towed out. We had to just leave the car there because nobody was open or anything, obviously. There are some towing companies that do 24 hours, but we do not have one around here. It wasn't happening. We had to just leave our stuff and come back for it. Well, we had some important stuff that thankfully my folks came to pick us up, and we put our important stuff with them. Like, we were able to come back to the house. They picked us up. But... we had to leave the car there overnight, so fun times there. And, of course, back in Wisconsin before we moved, like, I remember when I was really little, we had to go pick up a camper. Long story short, like, I'm not going to get into the details of it. I'm pretty sure there's some drama involved with the boat. Our camper was being held somewhere, and it started storming that day. And, of course, it was already kind of muddy when we had to pick up the camper, but then it started storming while we were there, and we had to go stay at a hotel because everything just got so messy. I actually remember I want to say we did get the camper out. I really want to say that we did, but I'm not sure. I'll have to ask them about that again. But rest assured, I've dealt with this. I've dealt with some mud. Trust me on that. Well, heck, last time I was with my cousin last year for driving us side by side, all the mud that we went through. So yeah, trust me. But anyways, cute video. The girls are insanely adorable as always. Nothing song related except for learning to play Dust to Dust live. And they basically, Danny messed up on one song. And she was trying to sing one song. And Ollie and Pal were like, you're on the wrong song. She's like, no, I'm not. Don't you just love when chaos, absolute chaos erupts and you just can't help it? It makes for fun stories, and obviously their fans are great. Like, nobody's really mad, like, hey, I paid so-and-so money for this. I can't believe you girls did this to us. Like, it makes for fun. Sometimes there's just a little chaos that happens, but the performance still happened. Everybody still got to the show and had a good time, despite some stress and weather mishaps and stage stuff. Like, things, life's just going to happen. Not everything's always going to go perfectly. There's going to be some things that just happen, but everybody still ended up having a good time, and they have a fun story to tell now, so I got to give them credit. That was awesome. Can't wait for the next one. I'm going to shut up. My allergies are bugging me right now. Crap. Let me just say real quick before I go, I hope you guys are actually having a good day today, and if not, hope I could bring some sort of positive light to your day, because guys, whatever's going on for you, whatever it may be, just remember that you are not alone. You are never alone. You're a warrior. You're a soldier. Stay strong. I believe in you. And if you need it, the comments are there free to vent, or you can DM me personally on my socials. But you do got this. Brofist. High five. You got this, guys. I know it's easier said than done, but you do got this. Try and stay with me. And on that very note right there, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so very much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, remember,
my name is Jeff.
Pef Junkies Unite. And I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. We're going to do our best here. Love, peace, and chicken grease. You guys have a fantastic day and a fantastic night.